video. So today, we're going to tackle our prelim topic, which is life history of Rizal. But first, let me introduce to you who is Rizal. Wala naman sigurong hindi nakakilala sa kanya. Lalo na ito ay pinakilala o tinuro na sa atin ng ating mga guro nung tayo ay nasa elementary at high school pa lamang. Pero ngayon, babalikan natin ang kanyang buhay, kung paano niya pinagtanggol ang kalayaan ng mga Pilipino at kung ano ang kanyang mga ginawa or mga pinagdaanan bago natin ito nakamit ang kalayaan. Ang buong pangalan ni Rizal ay Jose Protasio Rizal Mercado y Alonzo Realonda. He was born under the Chinese sign of Ox on Wednesday, June 19, 1861 in Calamba, Laguna. Ox people are said to be kind, caring, logical, positive, common sense, and with their feet firmly planted on the ground. They work hard, patiently, and mythologically with original intelligence and reflective thought. These people enjoy helping others. Also, Jose Rizal was born in Gemini. The original name of Rizal is Mercado, which means market. Rizal's family is not just an ordinary family gaya natin, kasi yung pamilya ni Rizal is kasali sa mga middle class na mayayamang tao. Especially his parents, Don Francisco Mercado is isang may-ari ng isang lupaan o tubuhan. He had also attended in Latin and philosophy at the Colegio de San Jose in Manila. While her mother, Doña Chidora, who exerted a powerful influence on Jose Rizal's intellectual development, was educated in Colegio de Santa Rosa. So, hindi talaga basta-basta ang kanyang mga magulang o ang kanyang pinaggalingan. Pero bakit nga ba matalino si Rizal? Rizal's intellectual fame, and greatness were usually attributed on three factors. First, the heredity, that Jose Rizal inherited the intellectual qualities of his parents and ancestors. Second, the environment. The scenic beauty of Calamba stimulated the inborn artistic and literary talents of Jose Rizal. So, diba, pag ano yung nasa paligid natin is, kapag nakakahalubilo ka ng mga taong matatalino, nagiging ka rin yung gagawin mo lahat para lang makasabay ka sa mga taong kinakasama mo. Third is the gift from God. So God endowed Rizal with adaptable aptness of pedagogy. Lastly is the economic fortune of Rizal. So that's enable them to send Jose Rizal to the best schools and university of the time should also be considered a significant role in his intellectual development. So, ang kanilang economic fortunes is makikita talaga natin kasi hindi naman basta-basta napapadala nila si Rizal sa magagandang mga paaralan sa kanilang lugar. At the very young life, Jose Rizal had experienced an inferiority complex, sometimes teased by his own siblings for having a thin body and a big head. From 1863 to 1870, Rizal studied in his hometown, and his first teacher is his mother. Her mother taught him the alphabet at age of 3. At age of 4, Rizal also learned how to mold wax and lay figures. At the age of 5, he drew pictures, used the natural colors of the fruits, vegetables, and even suits. Some of his private tutors were Lucas Padua, Celestino, and Leon Monroy. Maestro Leon Monroy taught Jose Rizal of reading, writing, counting, and Latin. After Rizal studied at the University of Central de Madrid and decided to see some famous eye surgeons in Europe for advanced studies in ophthalmology. In Heidelberg, he was an apprentice in Eugenic Clinic, a University of Eye hospital managed by Dr. Otto Becker. In his clinic, Rizal learned a lot more about eye disease diagnosis, and on February, Rizal received his diploma as a member of the Heidelberg Chess Club. At the Wilhelm Field, Heidelberg, the book No Limitang Hare was also written and completed at this time. Rizal was reached the point where he must work a part-time job as a proofreader. At one point, Rizal went to a few lectures because he preferred becoming a lawyer to become a physician. In Berlin, Rizal had been Dr. Maximo Viola's German language tutor. At kapalit ay tinulungan siya ni Dr. Maximo na i-publish, na ma-publish ang librong No Limitang Hare, ang kanyang nobelang No Limitang Hare. Pumunta si Rizal sa Germany pero sa kasamaang palad, hindi sumangayon ang kapalaran sa kanya. He was mistook for a French spy simply because he frequently visited several provocative locations and is proficient in French. Fluent siya sa paggamit ng French language, especially during the time he spent in Paris before arriving in Germany, which makes German suspicious of him. Rizal preferred to devote his attention to his passion, to the requirements and demands of the love of his country. Kasi gusto niyang mga kaibigan niya na ipakasal siya doon sa anak ng isang mayaman. Then on March 30, 1891, he left Biarritz for Paris. On mid-April, he went on to Brazil and then to Ghent, which he has published his second book, which is El Filibusterismo. So, El Filibusterismo is the sequel of No Limitang Hare. Later on, Rizal again goes to Hong Kong where they see his family again and reunited with them. The travel expenses of Rizal's family were a contribution of Filipinos headed by Jose Rizal and Anas Lito Ramos. His family came from Hulo. They were exiled. Christmas came and that was the first time they've been united and a happy family in foreign land. So in March, Rizal received a duplicate copy of his licentiate medicine, and this allowed him to practice his medical profession in Hong Kong. Lastly, Rizal was summoned on 16th of July in 1892 in Malacanang Palace. Rizal was accused many times and charged with entitled pobres frailes. And those indignant range among the Filipino people, especially the members of the new organization, which is the Liga Filipina. And he was gently arrested and detained in Fort Santiago. They gave Rizal some books from the library of Prison General and served him a meal. On September 18, 1896, Rizal left to Barcelona on board the SS Isla de Panay. On December 26, 1896, the court found Rizal guilty as a charge through strong circumstantial evidences, and consequently sentenced Rizal to death by musketry. He was required to pay the government of 100,000 pesos to answer for any civil liabilities arising from the crime of which he has found guilty. This obligation was passed to Rizal's heir, so murag sa mga iyahang mga kaapo kanang sa future generations ni Jose Rizal. On December 28, 1896, and General Polavieja affirmed the death sentence and ordered the execution at 7 in the morning. On December 30, 1896, in Bagumbayan, he was shot in his heart by the Filipino people because if they refused to shut Rizal, the Spanish soldiers will shoot them. So, if hindi nila pinatay or binaril si Rizal ng mga oras na yon, sila ang papatay ng mga Spanyol na mga sundalo. Kasi nasa likod nila ang mga sundalo. Kaya, yun lang po. Maraming salamat!